Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading for Tuesday the 25th of August. Running a little late today because I had to read for a beautiful person in Canada this morning, and of course the timing for some places is a little different to what it is here, so I love it. I just love that you guys get me. I'm in touch with all over the world. How awesome is that? I love every moment of this journey. If you're interested in personal reading, donating to the channel, classes or life coaching, which I've just started offering life coaching at reduced prices, please just email me. If you're unsure of what sort of reading's right for you, just email me. And please make sure you give me a thumbs up. People are still saying my videos aren't being that they're not getting regular notifications or visibility. They're missing my videos. So please make sure you give me a thumbs up if the reading resonates. And if you're not getting notifications, my understanding is if you unsubscribe and then resubscribe, that will bring the bell notification back up for you, which you will need because we're going live tomorrow. All right. I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot for your reading. I think I've got everything. So I'm going live on YouTube on Wednesdays and live on Instagrams on Fridays. And your weekly videos now, I'm now doing on Thursdays. So we've changed it around a little bit so that I can have a bit of a routine. Because ultimately, I'm a Capricorn. It's the one thing I love is routines and lists, unfortunately. All right. Getting into your reading right now. We are ready. Oh, now that's a nice card to get first up in the morning. So we have the beautiful Ten of Cups coming through. Now the Ten of Cups is a card that, it's the end of a cycle. It's something beautiful coming through. It's joy and happiness, happy families, happy life, all of those sort of things. And I could see the Devil card behind it. The Devil card often talks of, it can be about ego, it can be about, can be a representation of a Capricorn. It can also be about feeling bonded to something. Somebody's freeing themselves up from something here. Somebody's freeing themselves up, that's why you've got the happiness card. Yet somebody's working on something to free themselves up because they're understanding they have, and moving in a different direction. All right, you can see it there. So the Ten of Pentacles is what we all get when we're on the right path, doing what we love, making our soul sing, keeping ourselves happy. We have Ten of Cups. This is about having all of your ducks in a row. Okay, oh, that's what else I forgot to mention is I'm now going live on Facebook for card pulls once a month. So keep your eye out for that as well. All the dates and everything are on my Facebook page. If you want to go over to the Aussie Goddess, all the dates and everything are there. I knew there was something else. Okay, so we have someone who's freeing themselves up. Somebody who's working towards their own freedom here and releasing some sort of karma. You have somebody walking away from a karmic situation and walking in a new direction here. Nice. All right. Yep, there's been conflict. So the Five of Wands can talk about external conflict, bickering, arguments, things going down here. But it can also talk about internal conflict. You know, that sort of do I, don't I, well I, won't I. So whoever's making this decision here is in some sort of situation that they are contemplating moving out of. Could be a relationship. For some of you could be work though, because the Eight of Pentacles is there. So you're sort of going through this stage in your life where perhaps you're realizing you want the Ten of Cups. You don't want to be stuck in a situation any longer. So in order to reach your Ten of Cups, you've got to make some decisions. And these decisions may be around what you keep in your life and what you let go of. All right, let's get the story. So this looks like you're in a bit of a bind. Now, the thing is with the Eight of Swords, it's not a very nice looking card because it talks about being trapped in your feelings or your thinking. This person wants to go, and for some unknown reason they think they're stuck there. But hey, you're not really stuck, are you? You can move away from this. You can loosen those bonds. You can take off the blindfold and you can do what's right for you. But sometimes when we're in this energy, we may not feel really, it's like we're refusing to see a truth, refusing to see answers, refusing to see things the way they are, when really we know this is available to us. Okay, Eight of Wands coming through. Oh, I like this. The Eight of Wands talks of messages going backwards and forwards, messages on the airways. And I always laugh about this because I think in the days of tarot, this would have been messages on horseback. They wouldn't have moved that quickly, but everything's in divine timing, as you know. So it may have taken a while for a message to get to you. Nowadays, this is a simple text. There is something here that's promising new growth. There is something here that's promising something swift moving in for you. Very often it's somebody saying something or perhaps offering you some information here that might help you see forward more easily. Somebody's maybe supporting you because there's a decision here you have to make. Now, the decision with the Two of Swords is a little difficult to make anyway because you don't have all the information you need. We know that because the moon's not full. So this person here is trying to make a decision between two things. They are protecting their heart, so they know whichever way they go is going to be difficult for them. And again, with the blindfold. So there's this energy here of knowing what's out there for you, but refusing to see a truth. Yep, time to put the burden down, time to let go of all this energy that's holding you back. You can't keep carrying this, it has to stop. The universe is saying you need to put this down, finish a cycle and move forward. Very heavy cards here. Okay, Temperance card, rightio, so the time's right. You may have been working to bring balance in your life, you may have been improving your emotional state, maybe you've gone through some sort of depression, over making a decision. The universe is saying here that the time is right, you can get going now. Okay, so for some of you, this is about love. It's a choice perhaps between two situations, two people, a choice to come or go, take the offer or not. But the Two of Swords signifies a choice that is difficult to make. But you have a soulmate here. All right, Page of Swords coming through. Somebody's ready to make communication after a period of resting up and finding their Nine of Cups. How beautiful is this? So you have the Nine of Cups coming out here and we have the Ten of Cups coming out at the beginning. That is so awesome. All right, so what I see here, we'll go through the little mini story first. All right, so somebody's after their Ten of Cups. There is something they have to release, some sort of burden. It could be ego, letting go of ego. Maybe this is why the Two of Swords is sitting here. But somebody needs to let go and release these ties here in order to move forward. They know the Ten of Cups is there though. Somebody's been working on this, maybe putting some energy into understanding how to make this happen. But I do think with the universe here, it's saying this is the end of some sort of karmic cycle. It needs to finish up because you've got a brand new path opening for you here. So this pathway here is about leaving the past behind, because the cards here, leaving the past behind, or maybe returning to something from your past. Whatever it happens for you, you may be leaving something in the past to return to something from the past. Nice energy. All right, so we have a decision that needs to be made that's creating some anxiety. There may be bickering, there may be feuds. I love spirit sometimes. They just send through the most archaic words and I'm like, really? I feel like I'm just popping straight out of Game of Thrones here. There's some sort of energy of arguments and disagreements in your life, but there's also the conflict of trying to make up your mind which direction to go in. Have you here really bound up? You need to drop the blindfold and see what's really going on here, because you're keeping yourself hidden rather than making a decision. Something is coming through. There's some sort of information coming through here either through the internet, email, could be text, but some sort of information coming to you. It could be somebody contacting you or somebody. I don't think that this is the person who's making a decision. I feel like this is perhaps someone who is giving you information to help you make a decision. The decision to be made here is a difficult one because we have the Two of Swords. So whoever's making this decision is having a lot of trouble trying to work out which direction to go in. I feel like they are wanting to move towards a soulmate. So this could be love for some of you. For others of you, it could be that you've got to a place in your life where you want to find a soulmate or move towards somebody new. But in order to find somebody new, you've got to collapse this back part of your life here. The wish card's here. It's just telling me here that the universe is saying you have to rest up, get yourself out of this energy here with the Eight of Swords, and do the healing that's required here with the Temperance card in order to let go of a past cycle. For some of you, you may be letting go of karmic relationships or relationships that don't serve you anymore. You could be moving towards a person, or you could, oh, there you go, you're moving towards a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be you as well, moving towards a new relationship here. But there's a lot of love in this card. So somebody's very much in that energy of love. Somebody really loves somebody here, but has to free themselves up from a previous situation, a past situation. But this is really difficult. But the universe is saying, look, we've got your Ten of Cups up front and we've got your Nine of Cups here. You only need that cup, one cup to move forward. So that's being offered to you here. So beautiful, beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. Let's get some oracle cards. So you'll get your What's Cracking reading a little bit later this morning, your bonus reading a little bit later. There you go. Take action. Wow. All right. Get to it. Whatever you're trying to leave behind, the universe is right behind you here with the action card. I love this. All right. And then we have the Peacock. I'll pull one of these cards too, the Mystic Shaman Oracle. Let's have a good look at what's going on. The Hunter. All right, let's have a look at that one first. Card 27. Okay, rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in to reach your destination. That's easy. You need to follow the tracks left by Spirit to claim your bounty, which has already been prepared and offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you true. Instead, become the map maker. Find your inner compass and use all of your senses, including your common sense. Well, that sits nicely with the reading here. Okay, so we have here the Peacock. And it talks about protecting yourself from energies that aren't being helpful to you. So it may be that you're dealing with someone here who may be very difficult to deal with, but it's telling you to protect yourself and take action. So there you go. You're on your way. Let's just have a look at this action card. 17. Oh, I went straight to it. That's very nice. This is energizing effort, willingness to work. This card tells you that now is the time for more aggressive forward movement. The galloping horses represent intentional and concerted action directed toward your goals. This card outright indicates that you are on the right track, but your determined efforts must increase. The white horse is inner action of spirit and thought. The black is the outer work that still needs to be done. So continue taking action and trust your intuition. In time, you'll break through and see the results you've been working so hard to create. Wow. So from the 3 oracle cards and the messages from Spirit here, I'm getting that it's time to take action. Watch anybody around you who may be slowing your energy down or perhaps making you doubt the direction you're going in. But the card that came out from the Mystic Oracle, the Hunter, says go after what you desire. What a wonderful reading. Thank you.